Okay, so here we have writing horizontal and vertical lines. So in these two first examples, we're given the graph and we're going to have to write it as either a horizontal or vertical line. So here we have a horizontal line, and if you remember, horizontal lines are y equals a number. In this case, it's just going to be whatever number it goes through. So it goes through 2, so this is y equals 2. Then in this next one, we have a vertical line, so it's x equals a number, and it's the same thing, it's whatever number it goes through, so it's going to be x equals 3, and those would be my answers. Alright, moving on to parallel and perpendicular lines. So remember, parallel are same, they have the same slope, and perpendicular are opposite, reciprocal, or negative reciprocal. So example number 2 says, find an equation of the line containing the point 4, 4 and parallel to the line 2x plus 3y equals negative 6. Okay, so step 1 is going to be isolate y in equation given. So let's go ahead and do that. 2x plus 3y equals negative 6. I'm going to go ahead and subtract 2x to both sides. And then divide by 3. So this is going to be negative 2 minus 2 over 3x. Alright, so now that we've isolated the y, I know that the slope is equal to negative 2 over 3. So step 2 is going to be, now that you know the slope, you're going to plug in the point that they gave you, 4, 4, and the slope that you now know from the first step into either a point slope form or slope intercept. So we're going to do point slope. So that's going to be y minus 4 equals the slope and then x minus 4. And I'm going to write the general formula on the top here. Okay, and because most of the time we are writing things in slope-intercept form, we're just going to convert it to that form. So we're going to go ahead and distribute the negative 2 over 3. Okay, so negative 2 times negative 4, that's going to be plus 8 over 3, and then add the 4 over. Okay, so you get negative 2 over 3x, and then here we're going to get common denominators. So this is like over 1, so I could multiply this by 3 over 3, and I get 12 over 3, and then I'm going to go ahead and add 8 and 12, and then write that down there. So you get 20 over 3. So that would be my answer in slope-intercept form. Okay, so this next one, it says write a function that describes the line containing the point 4, 4, and that is perpendicular to 2x plus 3y equals negative 6. So if you notice, it's actually the same line and the same point, but now I want a perpendicular slope. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy over isolate y in equation given, and then I'm going to copy over the isolated equation. And we know that our slope in the original equation given was negative 2 over 3. Alright, but the perpendicular slope, we're just going to do this in the first step. So I like to write m maybe PER for perpendicular. The perpendicular slope is the sign changes, so now it goes from a negative to a positive, and then it flips because it's a reciprocal. So that would be our new slope. And then step 2 is going to be plug in the point that they gave you, 4, 4, and the new slope, so in this case it's going to be the perpendicular slope, into y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. Alright, so let's go ahead and plug that in. That's going to be y minus 4 equals 3 over 2 x minus 4. I'm going to go ahead and distribute the 3 over 2. So 3 over 2x, and then minus 12 over 2, so that actually gives you 6. And then add the 4 over. So you get y equals 3 over 2x minus 2, and that would be my answer in slope-intercept form.